Good morning. How's everybody? Here we are at the open. Pretty crazy FOMC yesterday, huh? Literally top ticked this. Crazy. We read price quite well from this inversion to this 15-minute fair value gap. Got out. Ended the stream because that was good enough. Then I went to edit, put together the clips. And then I looked back at the price and I was like, oh wow. Pretty much literally top ticked that. Pretty epic. Pretty crazy FOMC, right? And then it went all the way back down to the initial consolidation low here. It's a 1 minute MMSM model. That was crazy. So here we are at open now. Kind of interesting, right? So what did we do during London? Not much. We just retraced a little bit back into this. So we could definitely go lower, you guys. But my bias is lower for the rest of the week, really. DXY is back in this daily FEG. Right? So, it would be nice. What I'd like to see is us get out of it again to go lower prices. What happened yet? Where is yesterday on here? Wednesday? Yeah, so interesting. So this is what happened at 3, got back right out of there. So, I don't know. I'm gonna put an alert there for DXY. Just some equal highs there. If we break, hopefully we displace above to go lower on indices. We have NFP tomorrow. So I actually don't really love trading the day before NFP at all. Yeah, do you have any kind of high impact news drivers today? I believe. Let me see. And for that, I'm checking Forex Factory. I believe I checked this earlier. Yeah, we had an 830 unemployment claims, but that already happened. And that's not really as big as, that's not at all as big as CPI, NFP, PCE, GDP. Okay, so 830 was this. Yeah, not really much. Not much to write home about here for me. Let's check out ES. Isn't this crazy? Whew, that 1 hour. And I was yesterday at the end of my stream, or someone's like, what do you think about shorts or whatever? I was like, oh, I'm done for the day, but I'm really interested to see how this 4 hour closes, if it's gonna close above this FEG or this one. And look how it closed. So weak, ugly. That's actually hilarious. So yeah, I'm still bearish. See the hourly wick. Okay, there is no hourly wick, but 4 hour wick, 50% of it. I don't think we have any RTH gaps, right? So if there's no news drivers, right? Probably just gonna wait until the the macro times to see if anything presents itself. Not gonna push button too much today. Yeah. Who was here yesterday? By the way, we hit 50k subs, and I told it because I was trading. I am primarily in my head a trader than a content creator. I'm actually not really good at putting out content. I'm behind on a lot of videos. So forgot to do this yesterday, but today I'll put out the Google form. So tomorrow I'll be choosing giveaway winners. So right now I'll actually put one out for the people that are here right now, and then you guys will get counted a second time. Or if you stick around for the end of the stream, I'll put out a different form. And then tomorrow I'll put out another form and I'll combine them so you can get like a second entry if you're around. Bum, 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 bum. But yesterday was, honestly, past couple of FOMCs have been pretty decent. Not too bad, not too bad. I don't really know what's happened there. We just took it, what do? We take out like whatever pre-market high. I don't really, not, just because like I'm like, what kind of buy side was that to actually be taken? I'd rather wait for, see 950 macro to 1010 if it does something, and then like 1050 to 1110, and then maybe, you know, maybe I just don't take a trade. That's like a possibility. Why is it that like, oh, 1110? I was like, why are these not equidistant? Okay. I forgot to look at ES for a minute. Where are we at? Where are we at? Right, so it's actually a gap up, right? An RTH gap, yeah. Yeah, we're up that. So that could also be perhaps like something that gives us a target. Whatever you want to call it, RTH gap, or opening range gap, you know, whatever you want to call it. Whatever, just call it whatever makes sense to you. I don't think there's ever been a day on stream where I don't hum like the Game of Thrones theme song, which is actually hilarious, right? Alright, let me put up together that like Google form thing. Only one per person. Ooh, DXY is crossing up that little thing. Alright, let's see displacement and continuation for week, so then we can see like lower for indices there. Okay, it is close. The 5 minute is closing above. Yeah. Yeah, I also hum the national anthem. I'm a true patriot. Okay. Okay, the link to the giveaway form is in the chat. Okay, so we have DXY closing above, which is nice. You know, I want it to go higher then. Like, it's the buy side up here. This bounced on this breaker, right? 5-minute breaker. I have a 5-minute FEG here. So let's go for here. See if that ends up happening. Or even just higher. Let's like start. Honestly though, it's the day before NFP, so I'm like, maybe that's too much of asking too much, but you know, whatever. You don't need to go to the exact targets to make money. Okay, let's check out ES. So ES actually did reach like 50% of that wick, right? 89. Oh, missed it by 1 tick. Oh well. Yeah, it did raid London, whatever, pre-market highs, London highs, whatever you want to say, at 8:40, at 8:30. Sure. Into that BPR. I think the 15-minute, yeah. Did raid it a high into balanced price range. Now, let's see if it ends up just, it's 9:42. Cool. You have actually a gap up from 6 p.m. ES. CNQ. Guys, I'm kind of cautious because it's the day before NFP, but Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? I was actually Daphne for Halloween once from Scooby Doo, but I feel like I'm more of like Velma because I wear glasses and like I'm always losing them. 6 p.m. gap. When is the next vlog gonna be? I literally have a vlog made that like I just haven't posted because I'm like, oh, I should put out like more trading content first. It's literally like from the eclipse, so it's like whatever, I'll put it up anyway. But people are, I don't know. People are nice, but also people are mean, so it made me just like stall on that. It's like people are like, Tanya trades or Tanya vlogs. I don't care. It's kind of funny how like, okay, if like you're like, there's no rush for me to put out content or anything because I'm like, fine, like I make enough money as it is, so it's really just like out of volition to document it or like maybe help somebody, maybe, but like, yeah. So this is on cue. Took out that. Let's the 15-minute BPR. Yeah. Sure. This was offered both on buy side and sell side. It never broke structure like and got out of this area, so like which is why it could have retraced back. Did it retrace back to 50% of this? Yeah, it did. Okay. The only thing is like why I'm not like just gonna short that is because it did take like the London low from 3 a.m. there, so that could be reasoning for it to now like maybe take out some buy side first, because it is like the like narrative wise it's the day before NFP, so like oftentimes that's not really low resistance liquidity run, like meaning like it gets to places where it needs to fast. So I will wait until like 9:50 to see what's up. 10:50, because like yeah, in seek and destroy profiles it takes the sell side and then it like takes buy side right after, and it doesn't take more sell side, like especially we didn't really close below that, which is why I'm just like not gonna just like go straight into this one. It could potentially work out, but then I'll just miss it. I'm okay with that. Just thinking about whether to, let me check out my checklist for high resistance liquidity runs though. I should definitely like print it out because I made it myself. It's like okay, we I know all of them, but I need to just have like my checklist open. Okay. Low probability target hit, low probability conditions stay out or size down if the higher time frame target was hit before equities open. That's not true. So we're fine for that. If all indices are out of sync, no, they're pretty much in sync. Day before high impact news driver, yeah. Okay, so there you go. Definitely gonna lower risk then. And large London expansion towards a draw, that didn't happen. So we'll definitely lower the risk because it is a day before NFP. Okay, cool. So looks like that was where it price stalled out for now. Like, but it hasn't taken this low yet. What's up with ES here? Let's watch ES. Oh, interesting. ES is a lot weaker. What was I measuring out? Was I measuring out ES or NQ for how much they retraced here? So I'm interested to see. I think ES retraced a little bit more actually. Yeah, both of them around 50%, so. ES is very much bleeding towards that 6 p.m. gap up in RTH gap right now. You know, if I miss that, I'm like okay with that. Like I still read it okay. Yeah, right now it's gonna be 9:50. We did close below this. So let's see if NQ ends up reaching this area here. It's 9:50. It did create like a series of fair value gaps, I would say, especially on the lower time frame. It should drop fast though from here. So even like a there volume imbalance on the 30-second is quite the drop there actually. This is the 15-second. So maybe You have 950 now. We do have a fair value gap that was created right before 950. So let's see if this happens. We'll see, does it get to this like volume imbalance though? Did I put on the disclaimer? Okay, let's see. Well, that's actually really, really strong right there. Did ES hit that 6 p.m. yet? No. Well, you do have more 1 minute fair value gaps there, so you have a 1 minute. Is this the 1 minute? Yeah. It's like a series of down closed candles there. Wait, where was I looking at that had like a volume imbalance? Now I'm like lost. Whatever. The 1 minute right there, rejected. So let's see if, am I crazy? What was I looking at there? Whatever. Was I looking at like ES then? Oh, I was looking at ES. Ew. And Q's Bay though. Okay, 1 minute right before 950 was created, so let's see if that ends up holding us to go lower to the RTH gap. Well, it should. 950 to 1010 is here. Okay, let's see it just expand now. By 1010, so I mean it should do it faster, but there it goes. So the 6 p.m. gap up was hit right there. Called that pretty well, I would think. You guys, Ninja Trader sent me a mug. Look at this. It's the mug of the day today. So cute. Huh, ES didn't really do it yet. Interesting. So we have a small SMT there, but I wouldn't really think that that's something crazy. What's DXY doing? It's like bouncing on the highs. Where's like, yeah. Thought it broke. 5 more minutes until this 15 minutes done. Yeah, ES is kind of uglier there. Oh, that's what I was looking at before this. Yeah, that was Whatever. See if it continues to reject here for NQ. So far it is, like, it's rejecting the 50% mark of it. It shouldn't reach like the midpoint of this fair value gap. This is what I would think is a breakaway gap. And it shouldn't come to the midpoint of this one. Whatever. Like, I think this is breakaway gap, so it shouldn't come to the midpoint of that. Let's end up watching this. There's also like a little volume imbalance there. What's DXY doing now? I'm debating whether or not to try that short right now, but DXY is, it did hit like this one. DXY is not really cooperating, so I'm not going to take that unless it's something on the smaller, like a 15-second or 30-second. Hmm. 957 right now. Should not cross 50% of this, in my humble opinion. Like, it shouldn't break above that or close above that. So, be watching that. Pretty projected that so far, actually. Okay. "30-second inversion. Will it happen?" Yeah, it closed below that. I think I will try that because it's like a 16 points to make a bit more. So I'm going to try that sell there. My stop would be this. Like 33. It's like new low of day. And then this. It's looking pretty good. Okay. And it is during the macro, so. If by 10:10 it doesn't reach this, then I'll be out. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Got some work to do now. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. So far, pretty good. Right? Yes. Right, so I did call out when I was gonna go short that. It hit new low of day, so it's time to partial something. Yeah, partialed. So like around 20 points were booked right there. I personally don't want it to come back to like this. So I want it to just go straight down now from here. So I'm going to put stop at break even for the rest of that one. Alright, it's about to hit the RTH gap. Okay, it did. Closed. Phew. So 40 points were booked right there. Killer. Can I get a W in the chat? W in the chat, W in the chat, W in the chat, W in the chat. Called exactly what it would happen. Oh my gosh. What a dump. W! I did call exactly when I would go short too, so. Sick, sick. Dumpy. It's looking dumpy. It looks like it's gonna go for this maybe afternoon low then. I don't know. But I'm in money. Great job, madam. Thank you. Great. Killer, 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 killer. Phew. Hit that like button, please. Hit that like button. And I'll put it the form for the giveaway. For 50k subs. Tomorrow I will be choosing the winners. But those who are here today are also getting rewarded. People that were here at the beginning of the stream actually got an extra entry. So the people that are here right now also will get an entry. So then if you're here tomorrow, you'll get another entry. But only enter once on this form. I will be filtering out. You know, I'll have 3 different forms. So let's get that started. Poppin'. What's poppin'? We did it. Called it during the macros. Alright, and I said it shouldn't come and close back above this. Well, after it rejected, that's when I sort of just got in. And I put my stop there. Took a partial here. Took the rest off here. So, pretty clean. Booked like, you know, 2R there. Damn, we're really doing really well on the stream recently. I'm pretty relieved, kind of happy. I mean, it makes sense now, since now finally the market is, you know, providing higher, bigger ranges and also distributing and providing more low resistance liquidity runs. And it's that time of the year to do so, so. Pretty happy. www. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. Just gotta rest for a minute now and sip some coffee, and then I'll do the Google form. Someone asked, what is the RTH gap? We marked out, you can see, if you click RTH. Actually, yo, did I like, I could have done better on that. Oh, this is 15 minute. Yeah, on the, I'd do it on the 5, but, oh shit. I did it from the open. I would have made more money there if I did it from the correct place, whatever. Come on, Tanya, you're slacking. Would have made, 72.25. It's this. It's the close. I would have made another 13 points, whatever. That's the RTH gap. You go the close of the candle from yesterday RTH hours, regular trading hours. So yesterday's like 4 p.m. 4:10 p.m. whatever. Close. 4:15. Because I believe, yeah, they do allow, like, I mean, that's probably why the some prop firm accounts are like, yo, you gotta close your positions at like 4:10. I think it's more because 4:15 is like you could have trade options until 4:15 actually. Most brokers. But anyway, that's what I did. You can go in the 1 minute. So it's the close of this candle to the opening of this candle. That's the entire RTH gap. And we just started to fill it since open. Pretty low resistance there. And, you know, I had explained why I just wasn't interested in going short here. You could have, but I waited until a macro time. And yeah, you could have literally just like waited until 50% retrace, which is sort of what I did. Yeah. Pretty lit. Let me just show the executions. There's no hindsight here, peoples. No hindsight here. No hindsight here yet. Name's Tanya. Tanya rhymes with lasagna. And they're both, neither of them have Y's. It's like, what is she yapping about now? To all the people that are mean. What's she yapping about? Where is it? Yeah. Pretty sick. Pretty nice. Yeah, I waited, and it's like fine to wait a little bit for a rejection because then it was still actually in this fair value gap here, right? Yeah. All I do is win, no matter what. Top right. So, to the people that are like, yo, you have to, I don't know, she's not showing her exact execution. I legit said I'm going short right here. And it's low key, it's like, it's too much to show like the freaking thing exactly when I'm getting in. Because it's like, I don't want people to literally look exactly at my fill, exactly at my stop, etc. Because like you should, people that know ICT concepts already know what I'm talking about, and you know, should be able to figure that out. I don't want like any beginners to be just like, oh, she streams for free, like this is my one-way ticket, you know, to whatever, to making money and financial freedom. It's not. It's going to be like you're in for a rude awakening then, because signal services don't work, legit. So this is like yesterday's afternoon close. I mean afternoon low, the FOMC low. See if it just, yeah, it could, but I don't know. It's like, I feel like NFP is gonna go for these. Let's see, on the daily, could. It's like, what do you guys think? I think today was gonna be more of a small body candle day, but DXY is going higher. So I just took off at RTH gap. No feeling of regret of not holding longer or anything. I'm very happy. Like I took the one bird in the hand is worth more than two birds in the bush type of feeling, type of thing. Yeah, but just like overall outlook, we can talk about it while I also set up that Google form. Tanya, like, you know, it's like not good to multitask. Like, and I'm like a prime example of that. Like, you are going to forget what you're doing. You know, we did a live stream on Tuesday, I believe. just like talking about outlooks for ES and Q. I do believe we are in a market maker sell model in the larger time frame. I do believe that ES is going to go for here eventually, maybe even by, I don't know. I don't know about NFP sending it all the way down here, but like in the coming weeks, you know, I'm bearish for this. I think we can get here and then here. This is a 60-day low. Somebody had asked me yesterday, Instagram asked me anything. From where do we count the 20, 40, and 60 days lows? We count it from the start from the first of the month, from where the market structure shifted on the daily. So this is the daily market structure shift for ES right here. Close below. Swing low. This is what I consider it, or you could consider this one. We closed below this swing low. Did we close below it? Yeah. Shift. Did we close below that? Yeah, slightly. It doesn't matter too much, but because yeah, this is April 2nd. This is, so you go from April 1st, count the low 20 days before, 40 and 60 days. And I'm sure there's indicators for that. I think there is, but this is a 60-day. And I like that it's like a weekly low and a weekly FEG. On NQ, we actually hit this already. Like, we hit those January lows. But I think ES can go for them. And what would like make me probably, you know, pivot is if we come back above and close back above this little high here in this FEG. And we close a body close candle above it. So you see like this, and it didn't close above. So make swinging great again. Yeah, it could be. Could be. I don't know, perhaps I swing some shorts. Not a signal service though, I will not be. Signaling that. Legit though, if we close below this, then I think it will be like, and we you know, this is an intermediate term low, right? This is a low that completely filled this fair value gap here. So we close below this, we're like confirmed bearish. And then like, you know, and so on and so forth. Interesting. Like the daily right now, right? Like I said, I do think that, which is why I was like, yo, I'm not gonna hold for more. Because it's the day before NFP, I do think like this is gonna be a small body candle like this. That's why I'm like, yeah. I took the trade during the macro time to give myself higher chances of like low resistance liquidity run, because like right now it's retracing, right? So it's about knowing when to do things too. What's like this look like? Yeah, let me get on the freaking Google form. $10:15 mental game reminder. Louis Silva said, don't worry about what other people are saying. You're never going to make everyone happy. I know, right? I'm such like a people pleaser, and that's like literally impossible because like you can't please people that hate you or whatever, or just miserable, right? But hey, no, I'm genuinely happy to be streaming now. At some point there was like I was just not having fun anymore because the audience was not quality audience. So I took a break and then showed my cousin around New York City. I do have another vlog for that. You know, and then the market shifted finally on the daily, right? We had so many, and that's something that you could always look out for. Just be like, hey, I'm waiting until we get out of that range. Where's NQ? It's like, I'm waiting until we close below a low on the daily, right? And NQ, honestly, this was freaking, I remember this as like a day I thought it was gonna go. What happened there? Chris Damien donated $5 through Super Chat. Thank you. I seen you get a new MacBook. How do you copy trades from Ninja Trader on your MacBook? I've tried and can't get it done. Thanks. Hey, thanks. I actually like, how would I say? I trade on my PC, but you know, you can do it on Mac, but you'd have to get parallels. Because the Ninja Trader is on Windows, right? So you'd have to run. One of my friends literally made a thread on this, so let me get that for you. On Twitter, someone made a thread about this, like legit how to do it. That's like one of the many things Tanya has to do as a YouTuber is like, hey, make your tutorial on how you copy trades. And I'm like, yeah, that's something, sure, I could get affiliate money for it. It's not my priority right now to be doing that. And also yeah, I think it's dangerous for people to be copy trading if they're beginners. If you're a beginner, you better not be copy trading. You better have your model, or else you're just gonna blow up accounts faster, right? You know, I will put out that tutorial, but Tanya's not that great of a YouTuber in that fact. She does not put out content as regular as she should be, and stop talking in the third person. Yeah, well. Okay, you know, like when you stream, you literally start talking to yourself, not on stream, and it is kind of funny. And I asked one of my streamer friends, hey, is that normal? And he was like, yeah, like you are like talking to yourself basically when you're streaming all for like 3 hours in a row. So I really should have like that gets confusing for that candle when it's a down close candle, so the close is here. Even I sometimes make that slip up. Okay, let me get you that tutorial. Here we go. Okay, how about this? Tanya puts out the Google form first while she looks for that tutorial for you. But essentially you have to do it on parallels. Parallels. Actually, maybe like there is a way without doing that, because I think that's like a paid thing also. Google Drive. All I do is win, win, win. Where's 1050? I'm kind of interested to see, maybe there's another trade there. Form. Because we hit 50K. Crazy. You type so loud, Anya. Yeah, I'm sorry. I love mechanical keyboards though. Okay. Responses, settings, set to 1. Only 1 responses, only limit to 1 response. Okay, so this is the second giveaway form. If you filled out the first one, you can also. You're still here. This is now the second one. You will get an extra entry now. It's in the chat now. Why is it moving so fast, the chat? Wild. Slow down, everybody. So, trying to explain ICT universal model. I don't even know what that is. What's a universal model? Once you get your model, like, stop watching his videos for real. Like, by the way, like, if you have like 1 model or 2 models, like, legit, you want to stop watching like any new. Like, for example, I have no idea what the Medusa is. Medusa. I don't know what the Reaper is. Because by that point I had my model. I don't know what you guys are talking about there. Okay, so now I'm going to look for what is the name? I'm like trying to search on Twitter for like keywords here. Okay, here we go. Yay. Okay. Here's the Twitter thread. I'm putting it in the chat right now. So there's your Twitter thread tutorial. Okay, I put it like a bunch of times in the chat. Okay, now let's see if there are any relevant questions. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? I know everybody loves it when I sing. It's JK. Yeah, okay. My assistant did not send me any more questions, so let me have a sip of coffee. Ninja Trader sent me a mug of the day, Ninja Trader mug. So cute. So cute. They also sent me a tote bag. It's so cute. Where is it? Is it here? No, but I actually have a lot of tote bags. Like, I love tote bags. because it's a great everyday bag to just throw all my stuff into it. It's like a bottomless pit. It's amazing. Okay, so like we said, like I think it is going to be a small-bodied candle. So we'll see what happens at 10:50. We did take some sell side there. We did not close below that FOMC low, right? Really? On any larger time frame, on this 1 minute, that's when I don't really trust. I never trust the fair value gap that's like made right before some like sell side that's like pretty major, like a daily low. That was yesterday's low of the day, actually, on the daily, right? What was yesterday's low? 99? Yeah. This is yesterday's low. And it didn't close below it. And I also don't trust when there's like this FEG right before a daily low was taken, and it was like 1 leg, 2 legs, three legs down, or 4 even. Then people are likely going to go for the inverse fair value gap there. I know someone's like one setup for life is this. Someone's, it's like when there's low resistance, lower, hits sell side, and then inverts. That's how someone I know, someone's one setup for life. But let's see at 10:10 and 10:50 what ends up happening here. Right, I took some buy side. I don't know if it'll go for that one. It doesn't really need to. Did I put out the form? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm rewarding people that are like regulars by giving them, if you're here more than if you're here in the right at the beginning of the stream, you got 1 entry. Now here again, getting another entry, and then tomorrow another one. So the winners will be announced tomorrow, where I'll consolidate the form. Only one per person, per form. So if you filled it out in the morning and you filled it out now, you're good. That's fine. You get 2 entries. Let's see, any other questions? They see Castillo, best assistant. You guys know Castillo means castle in Spanish. One of my Spanish teachers was named Mr. Castillo. Mr. Castle, and another one was Villaverde. Villaverde, which just means like Miss Greenhouse, which is funny to me because like I think like there's American names called Greenhouse, Miss Greenhouse. Tanya trades, what subscription should I take to see real-time data on NQM in TradingView? Good question, because I signed up for that a long time ago. I could like take a look for you. Check my email. Because I'm subscribed also to the NYSE for the stocks, to see the stocks. Let me see. TradingView subscription. I think it's like ARCA or something. Also, don't be like on TradingView, you guys. Like, I'm not active on. Don't be sending me messages on there. Like, I'm not even like looking. Like, I barely look at DMs. My assistant looks at them for me to filter. But TradingView is not somewhere where you DM people. I think Michael even said that he gets DMs. Was Michael here today? I don't think so, right? Because it's the day before NFP. Okay, Tanya. subscription, Arca. I'm like looking at my email for you. Or maybe I should just look at my TradingView settings. Look at my TradingView settings, maybe. This. Tanya, profile, account and billing. Hopefully it doesn't show my shit on the screen, does it? Okay. Okay. Oh, and I actually have that for in the video I just put on for the live account for Top Step, because I had to freaking subscribe for as a professional trader. So let me just like also double check if that's correct, because I'm subscribed to a bunch of things on TradingView. So the one for to see NASDAQ. Oh, it's the. Okay. Let me just double check now before I say it, because I don't want you to pay for something for no reason. Videos. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so it's CME. It's a CME one, where it says like E-mini included. So you could do the cheaper one, which is like, or I do the one that's like $7.62, where I get like CME, CBOT, COMEX, NYMEX, but that's like including, that's then including like CL, like crude oil and gold. That's what NYMEX gives you, is crude oil, and then COMEX will give you gold and silver and mercury, whatever. But CME data is what you just need for ES and Q, RTY, and then it also gives you the currency pairs, like 6E, which is the euro. So it's up to you which one you want to do. If you're just going to do NQ, you just need to get the CME data. I don't even know how much I'm paying per month. I think I just looked at it as like $20 for that. Let me look, like, how much am I paying? Where is that? Account and billing. Oh shit. Oh well, I was showing that. But no, is I even showing that? Who cares? I don't think it showed anything. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. What was it? Let me show that on the screen. I thought I was showing my other screen. It doesn't matter then. It wasn't anything crazy. Okay, so yeah, you see like this one I like took off because that's just I'm not on these because it's already included in this one. And I don't have CME because that's I do all of them. So how much am I paying for this? I'm only paying like $13 a month. But these two are like for stocks. Like you know, Tesla, real time, like, you know, Apple. So unless you like also trade stocks, you don't need to do that. But I do, you know, trade that sometimes. So okay. LMAO, doesn't matter. Shout out to TradingView for not showing like, I mean, it would be crazy for them to show my whole credit card anyway. I'm always like paranoid about that. We're good. Let me see what else. What was it? I think that's what I should have been showing. I thought I was showing that on my screen the whole time. But now let me explain someone's one setup for life again, because I don't think that was showing. So the sell side here, yesterday's low. And in general, right? Like, even if you're just taking like the FOMC low, whatever, I think it's the same. Except like it didn't close below that low, but it went for this. It created a fair value gap like right above taking the daily low, so I'm never just like blindly gonna short that. That's why I was also a little bit, I didn't take this short personally. But this is someone's one setup for life, one of my friends. He waits for like the inversion, and then he'll just actually buy it to close when it closes above the inversion. So this is actually the inversion here. And, you know, go for the next swing high. And the criteria for that is that it was low resistance run lower, so then there's plenty of buy side liquidity there. So is it 1050 yet? No. I will be watching to see what is this? London low. I'll stick around for 1050. Pretty happy with them. Just need one trade a day there. For this trade we got in earlier. What was it? NQ. Any other questions? Let's check it out. Now we can look at some questions from people. My hair is like wavy. I don't even know why. Doesn't make any sense, but okay. Be careful of your details. Yeah, we're fine. There was nothing. Let's see. Premium. What is NYC? What is ARC? I don't even know, but whatever. It's probably like some smaller cap stocks. Yeah, probably small caps. So you see like DXY is like not expanding really yet out of the daily fair value gap. It's stalling, likely waiting until tomorrow. I do think today is a small range on the candle. I don't know exactly if it's going to end green or red. You don't really need to find trades. But right now, it's about to be 10:50 soon. Yeah, in 10 minutes. Did I have my vitamin today? No. Why isn't it showing up for me? It said London low. Come on, TradingView. Top right, Where do you text? Rude. Oh, is this a trend line? Is that what? I always do horizontal ray though. Not text. Yeah. That's maybe why. Oh yeah, that's why, because the trend line, I don't know how far that went out. That's why I enjoy doing, I love this horizontal ray. That superior to the trend line if you're just doing horizontal, because it always just goes to the right forever, and it locks in at whatever time frame you are, and it keeps the text to always on that time frame. So you just saw an example of that. See, it's like I'm on the daily right now, but on the 15 it's still there. On the trend lines, if you do trend line, right, and you did that, let's just do like this, whatever, and you made it longer. So now like this isn't on Fridays all the way to Friday, but London low, right? Oh well, now when I go to the 3 minute, it's gone, right? It doesn't say it there on that one. So that's why I enjoy horizontal ray. There's a little tidbit. Yeah, so it paused right at London low. I want to see if 1050 provides like more downside, because we took some buy side already, right? Is there an SMT here with ES on the 1 minute? Would be cool. Would be ideal. Yeah, there is actually, right? ES took this high. NQ did not. Do you see that? So that is like a premature like thing you can use for confluence. Now you're like having your premature your little market structure shift. ES is weaker for sure. So I'll still wait until 1050. But like right now, what I think is happening is that there is this market structure shift where it's created inversions of the fair value gaps before taking highs here. Let me just understand something for a moment. Let me just look at something. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, I have to wait for this candle to close. But ideally for ES. I would probably just look at the 5 minute inversion there. Just because it's like cleaner. Yeah, it's fine. Inverted here. So let's see if it ends up retracing into this area and then rejecting and going lower again. Just wait 30 more seconds actually. I think it will likely close below that, right? Gotta think for a moment, because I was like, okay, small body candle. It will still be sort of pretty small bodied from here to here. Yeah, it doesn't mean it's gonna end there. Yeah. Well, check it out. Where's 1050? look at DXY. I'll wait until here. I do think it could retrace. Plus, like, this is like discounted this leg right now. ES is the weaker one though. Good to note that. And ES is the one that took liquidity. Could be that it'll continue lower at 1050 and maybe create another FEG before taking the low again. Did ES take out yesterday's low, by the way? Yeah, it did. Okay. I'm gonna wait. Might not even end up taking it, maybe just to... It's already had a win. But I don't know. We'll have to see. It's crazy how, like, when you're trading... I'm barely even showing that. It's crazy how, like, when you're trading... Like, you could literally change your... Like, you may have to make decisions quick, right? So you could change a decision in, like, literally a minute or less, right? Just based on price action, etc. It's kind of weird. I mean, on the... Like, I'm just looking at how NQ did not invert this, like, on the 1 or the 2. So... NQ is likely, I mean, NQ could then actually take out the high. So let's see where we are at like 1050. It's 1049 here, 1050. So I might filter this trade out because NQ like didn't not invert this and sort of just like bouncing on order blocks and it didn't take this out. So it's possible NQ could come and take that out, but I don't know. Like, I'll mark out this 5-minute inversion. Like, if we close above that on NQ, then you know. I think you have to probably filter out the, there's 1 more minute left in this candle. Then I'll probably filter out the trade, right? See how this candle closes. Closes above it, then I'm not doing it. We hear like what? Pink Panther, right? So you could then look at just that 1 minute candle, and if it closes above here, because that's going to be the 5-minute close. Yeah, it does look like it will, but we'll find out in about, 40 seconds or so. So like in this case, like the SMT, right? It's the wave like the market showing its hand like before, but if you're not getting like the shift after, for me personally, because I'm waiting for the shift always, then I'm not going into the trade, right? And in this case, like I had said, yeah, by the way, this 1 minute candle is closing all the way up here, so this trade, this short, is filtered out for me. I didn't take that. You could see right here, right? There's no execution, nothing. What was I talking about now? I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Oh, I was saying like, yeah. And a premature market structure shift is when in my humble opinion, is when fair value gaps before the highs and the lows, like of liquidity taken, then they are inverted. So like this, like what I marked out here, right? This FEG, this like series of FEGs here. It's like I'm probably on the 2 minutes one. Or what was it? On Q is just a lot cleaner there. On Q it's a lot cleaner. You know, and you could possibly use that. But in this case it's a little bit different because this fair value gap is like more so towards the middle of the range and larger. And then in the case, right, like ES took out some lows and NQ did not. So kind of like both sides here I could frame. So which is why I'm just like, I'm not going to take a trade right now at the 1050 macro because I just don't feel like I have a good grasp on where price is going next. Right? To me, we're sort of now in the middle of this range from 930 to 1010. Probably are. Where's my GAN box? Yeah, so we're literally at the middle of the range. So I don't really want to mess around with that too much, especially when it's the day before NFP, and I do think that the daily candle can be a small-bodied candle. And that makes things more difficult, really. That makes it harder to trade because that means, you know, price action went both to buy side and sell side during the day, and had large, maybe like especially large wicks, small bodies. That means it's a large range, but price didn't really have a continued direction, right? Because continuations are honestly probably easier to trade, to me at least. Like I got in here for the continuation trade lower, right? So yeah, it could go either way from here in my opinion, but more likely maybe like NQ takes out this high then. So we can watch that. I'm not too sure though because we bumped into London low there. So this is like where I'm like, okay, I don't have an edge right now in the market, so I'm not going to participate. It's pretty simple. And a lot of people ask me, Tanya, what's your strategy? I have a video up with a bunch of examples of trades explain my strategy. I think it's like called my super simple ICT strategy. It's not that super simple. You do need to know PD arrays like order blocks, but you know. So I'm gonna erase this because I don't really see it. I don't know. For an inversion, not really. I'm not really into this price action right here. I think we could chop around now. So I'm not gonna put a lot of value into that inversion because now we have inverted it back. So, you know, now it's more about whether this will hold up NQ to go higher. Just give myself a head massage. Sometimes it feels better, so you might have like, I don't know, headache coming on. You know, yesterday, you guys, I literally, during FOMC, right, killed it, by the way, called where price would go before the fact, but that night before FOMC, I got zero sleep, 0 hours of sleep, so pretty good performance regarding that. Last night, much better, I made up for it, but I don't think you can make up for sleep. Okay, So we're at the 1050 to 1110 macro. This fair value gap showed up before the 1050 macro. Is this a 2-minute? Yeah. Honestly, sometimes I do like the 2-minute, you guys. So let's see. I'm not taking this trade because we're in the middle of the range, right? But I am more inclined to think that we head up to this high again here, just because of the conditions before NFP. So I'm just interested in seeing if we're gonna do this. I don't think we need this anymore. Yeah. And ES also. Let's see. Or will it just go without going into FEG? Then you just missed the trade and who cares, right? Sometimes it doesn't come back, but considering like it's I think now it's high resistance conditions, meaning like it's not going to go straight there in my opinion, but we'll find out. Like I think it's more likely it comes here and then there, like retraces deeply. That's what happens in HRLRs. Maybe I'll take it on an eval, I don't know. What's that look like? Perhaps. It's like only, I don't know if you, can you like make the stops smaller? I don't know. If it's high resistance conditions, I will pretty much put out the swing low because it's likely to retrace deeply. So it's not even that much of an RR, but hey. Oh, it looks like it's heading there. Just fine. You just miss it. It's fine. But I did talk about why I thought it was more likely to go up higher, right? And why I'm pretty happy I filtered out that short. Explained why. So, right there. I took down that like high that, did I take it yet? That initially had an SMT with. Not yet, I didn't take it, but I took this first one. So, that's totally fine. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's basically it for me today. Red price decently. Now we're in the middle of the range. I'm pretty much gonna close out my charts now. So thanks for coming, everybody. Tomorrow we're gonna have another giveaway form put out for the 50K subscribers giveaway. Thanks for coming. We did very well with the low resistance run here during the 950 to 1010 macro. And yeah, hope everyone has a good day. Don't be degenerate. Stay safe. Trade responsibly. Keep in mind, it's the day before NFP. We will be live streaming tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, I'll see whether I should do maybe I will do 8:30 a.m. live streaming to watch the NFP come out, or maybe just 9:15 because most of the time the entries are fine. And I don't recommend people to trade NFP. Honestly, I don't think I've taken a trade during NFP on, oh, I have. And I've taken losses on my stream last couple NFPs, so we'll see how it goes, but definitely can read price. And also now we are in expansion, have larger ranges on the daily, so maybe I will find a trade. But you know, one trade a day is all you need. So stay safe, everybody, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.